Now, you are from the charity Dress for Success. We have some dresses here.
I saw those dresses. Just the sort of thing you have lying around a studio.
Absolutely, I have a lot of these lying around.
Yeah.
So you're from the not-for-profit Dress for Success, and tell us a bit about what you do.
Well, Dress for Success was founded in America in 1997, so we're 20 years old.
Congratulations.
And we basically empower women who are going back into the workforce. So we provide complete outfits for them to go out and do their job interviews, and then when they get the job, we give them a second outfit and go, away you go, sister, you're in charge.
So the organisation's 20 years old, and how long have you been going in New Zealand?
In New Zealand, a woman called Judy Hartley started us late 1999, and so we're 18 years. So we were one of their first international affiliates. Judy Hartley had been doing return to work training for women in Manukau, and just realised that the women got to a certain point in their preparation for going back to work and then had nothing to wear.
Yeah.
And we all know that feeling.
Well, I do know that.
I know.
Haven't a thing to wear.
I know, and these genuinely didn't have a thing to wear. They were in sweatshirts and sweatpants and jandals. And also, of course, we realised the importance of that first 30 seconds for making a impact when you step through the door. And so Judy just hustled around all her friends and got clothes out of their wardrobes and used her garage.
on her.
Then discovered, I don't know, on Oprah show or something like that, this Nancy Lublin and what she'd done in the States. So Judy just launched this charity in New Zealand.
Great.
And we affiliated with America in 2000. And so we've sort of always been sisters around the world with them.
Oh, that's fantastic. You know, and it's a good point that you make about, you know, this kind of 30 seconds to make an impression. You know, that's very important.
Yeah.
But then the other part of it is how you actually feel when you rock up to an interview.
That's right. And many of our women have never had anyone help them dress.
Yeah.
And so a large part of what we do is it's an appointment dressing, and we have a personal dresser that actually says, you know, you can do this and you can do that and you can break out, and you want to be dressing, you know, the old cliche of the jobs that you want next up the ladder.
Yes.
And so don't go, oh, I'll only just be wearing a t-shirt because I'll be starting in the call centre. We're saying, yes, but do you want to be the call centre supervisor and be running the whole operation in 5 years' time? We can help you get there.
Brilliant. Well, that's great. That is actually great advice for everyone, isn't it? You know, wherever you are, dressing for the next level up.
That's right, that's right. And also kind of enjoying the fact of your brand and your difference and all of that kind of stuff. I mean, I look at you and I go, there's no mistaking.
Thank you.
And women...
I think thank you.
Well, women wear colour. It immediately makes you stand out. It immediately makes you look in charge. So that's what we're trying to do with our clients.
Right.
And then once they have the job, you know, we just help them with a second outfit because there's so many expenses. Many of them are single parents, or they're supporting unwell partners, or they're supporting children. And so they're not going to have the money to go and get new outfits the day they start work. That's a long way down the track.
Actually, that's a really good point. You know, we all kind of put the effort into the interview and then actually what next?
Yeah.
Well, listen, I have had a really, really big clear out, and it is long overdue because, you know, as you may know, I spent years and years in corporates or in the suits all the time, and I have a bunch of clothes that really...
Gorgeous.
I really don't wear these anymore, so I can't justify hanging on to them. Got a few things here.
They're beautiful.
Do you think we can dress someone up in these and send them out to get an amazing job and a good start in life?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And, you know, if you like, you could just put a little note in one of the pockets with love from Cath.
Oh, my goodness.
And go.
I would love to do that.
Yeah. And then the other thing you can do is for our 20th anniversary campaign around the world, we're doing Open the Door campaign, it's called. So it's #OpenTheDoor. And you show a picture of a door with a shoe in it and a woman who helped you step up the ladder somehow.
Oh my goodness, that's a fantastic
It's gorgeous,
idea.
isn't it? And then when our woman wears the suit to her interview, she can do Open the Door and Cath.
Oh my goodness,
Hey,
I definitely want to be involved in that. I have to tell you, actually, one of these, you notice there's a lot of grey because, as I say, that's my previous life. But this one here, we did actually have on a show. So if somebody is wearing that, they'll, you know, it has been on a show.
Well, we used to get a lot of deliveries from TVNZ costume department, and they were all these little tiny Patrick Steele coloured jackets, no bottoms, because of course it was the days when newsreaders sat like this. And you knew, oh, we've had the delivery from the and all the TV studios. It was just so beautiful. And we do get a lot of stuff that's not strictly corporate wear, because yes, you'll wear that for your first interview, but you know, once you're back in the office,
you'll be a bit more
it's
relaxed.
much more relaxed. And then also now what we can do is clothing that doesn't get dressed on clients, we can then put into a clothing sale, and that raises money for us, because we always need to buy plus size clothing, we often need to buy plus size shoes, sometimes we're buying lingerie, you know, the cosmetics people donate, and also it just pays for all our expenses.
Oh, that's brilliant. So not only are you dressing women in these clothes, you're also selling some clothes to raise money for them as well.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
And the clients all come back and dress, so they can get some amazing outfits, you know, instead of going to the op shops. And
well, listen, if you have any spare clothes that came from a TV show, just send them. Woman in need right here, you know.
I think you've got it down, Pat.
Well, listen, that's absolutely fantastic, and please do involve us in the next campaign. We'd love to help out and help open the doors for women going back to work.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.